So if you've just installed your wallet and opened it for the first time, you will see the synchronizing bar at the bottom here. If that gets stuck or you get any other kind of error message down here, what you need to do is go to Tools, open Wallet Configuration File, and once that's opened, it should just be blank. Go down to the description of this video and copy the whole list of Addnode numbers. Once you've copied it, paste it in here and save this and close it. You can then exit the wallet and restart it, and the synchronization should complete. Just bear in mind it does take a bit of time. Just a quick note about staking. Make sure that this green light is on, staking is active, and the wallet needs to be unlocked in order for staking to happen. The only reason the wallet should be locked is if you'd previously set up Masternodes, and during the Masternode setup process, the wallet is encrypted with a secret passphrase. So if you've set up a Masternode and your wallet's locked and you want to enable staking, go to Settings, Unlock Wallet, and enter the passphrase you used, and the wallet will be unlocked. Masternodes, if you're having issues with your Masternodes, go to the Tools, Wallet Configuration File, and that's over here. If I open that wallet configuration file, I can see the Addnodes that I'd put in previously, and this is all the information that we enter from the tutorials. Make sure that listen is equal to 1, and secondly, set this to your private IP in RCP allow, and make sure that you also have your private IP in bind. Make sure that your public IP is there and also there. The final question is regarding running multiple masternodes on Amazon's web service. And really, most people seem to have had the most luck running multiple masternodes on Vultre's Linux service. And I'd suggest doing that. It seems to be the best solution. But if you're adamant about sticking to Amazon Web Services running on a Windows virtual machine, I'll show you how I've got mine set up. So ideally, what would happen is you would choose a region during your setup, you install your instance, and you would then install multiple instances into that region. And in each of those instances, you would have a wallet, and in those wallets would be a masternode running. But for some reason, I don't know why, multiple instances don't seem to work on Amazon Web Services, at least not in the same region. So let's say you've got 3 masternodes you want to run, and you've currently got an instance running in this Paris region. What you would then need to do is go to a new region. So I could select any one of these. Let's go to Tokyo. And once this region has loaded, I can then install a new instance into that region. Once that instance is created, I can then install a new wallet into that instance and send some SUB1X there and start that masternode. So that's 2 setup. And if I then wanted a 3rd masternode, I would then need to choose another region that's empty. So let's choose Singapore. And when Singapore region has loaded, I would then create an instance in the Singapore region, and in that instance, install a new wallet, send SUB1X there, and start a new masternode. So for every masternode you want, you need to create a new single instance in one of these regions, install a fresh wallet there, send your SUB1X there, and start a masternode. So really, you're installing a new masternode in a new instance, in a new region, every single time you want to add a masternode. It's a lot of work, it's tedious, and it's really why it's suggested that you do this on Vultre's hosting service with Linux. I think the setup there is just that you can create one instance and clone it and not have to go through this rather tedious setup process of creating new installs each time.